Well, good morning, everybody. All right, we're getting ready to start on this Malibu. All right, we're getting ready to put the brakes and rotors on the back, I think is what they said. We'll get the tires ripped off and well, not ripped off, but we'll get them pulled off and see where it takes us. All right, we'll get back with you guys. Lug nuts off. Doing 13. Uh-oh. All right, 14 millimeter to release. Back. Brake. Paper thin, wore down to the very end. Ooh, this one was rubbing metal to metal. All right, there's the. Oh, now I'll get this. I gotta find the light. I can't see. Alright. Oops, wrong way. 30 millimeter or 30 torque screw. Get that off. Break the slider. Alright, open the new one. Compare. Alright, looks like the right size. Feels like the right size.
Much later.
Alright, now put the brake back on. Get some Loctite put on the bolts. I don't know if you guys have ever tried the stick Loctite versus the liquid. I haven't had no trouble with the stick. Let me know what you think about the stick Loctite. Sneak that into somebody's pocket and they'll think it's their chapstick and maybe Loctite their lip shut. If you know anybody that needs that. Man, fun reaching up in there. Getting those back on. Let me show you. It's down in there right against that corner. Very difficult to get to. Shock's up in the way. This little bracket here is up in the way to getting the socket straight up into it. So we just slowly work it with the wrench till we can get the ratchet on it. But we will. Ratchet wrench would come in handy right now. But unfortunately I don't have that size, I don't think. Until we get this top one tightened. Luckily the top one we can get an impact on, which makes it nice. Bigger impact on, make sure she's tight. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Impossible. It's almost impossible. Alright, make sure those are good and tight. This one. Yeah, that one. Not going nowhere. Not going nowhere. Now, for the new brakes. For the new brakes we're using. There's these ones right here. I'm not sure. I did not order them or buy them, so I'm not sure where they came. Where they came from, but the brother-in-law is the one that brought them in. Ooh-wee. Must be pretty good brakes. All padded up in foam. Nicely boxed. All the brakes I've ever ordered never come in fancy like this. So all right, we'll get these from here. We'll get them on. Alright, now since we've got the brake off, we gotta push the caliper back. Alright, now we're gonna have to pop this bleeder valve open so we can push this one down. Well, maybe. Well, get my wrench on the right way. Let's try it again. Oh, it's just not going again for some reason. Alright. Alright. Now we can get this brake in. Alright, that one snapped in place. Now for the back one. You might have where they're dip these in the paint and stuff, it might be a little bit tight on these, on the slides. So you might have to, if it don't quite fit in there good, you have to take it to the grinder and grind off that paint to make sure it has a good, well, it'll fit and slide in there. So far that one was okay. We'll see how this other one, back one does. Oh, I gotta turn around. Ow. Alright, just like that. Now we got that caliper pushed back already. It's a little bit different of a kind of a caliper. I'm gonna have to get a special tool if I do these anymore. When you're pushing on these, that has to be turned to screw back in. So I had to use the C-clamp and then a pair of channel lock pliers to turn in it while the pressure was on it to get that turned back. But now since those are back, we can get our two screws wherever we did with those. All right, where did we lay those down at? Probably sitting on them. The way things goes. Sometimes I wonder about myself. Screwed in. All right, we're just screwing these two bolts in. If I can get it to start. Down here. You see right there? That may be. Get her tire back on now. Alright, there she is. $14mm, two 14mm bolts to get the caliper off. And it should just slide right off of there. Let that hang on the. Alright. Don't want to lose those little clips. Oops. Fairly worn out, but at least they're not as bad as the backs was wore out. Definitely down to the notifier letting it squeak and to let you know. All right, let me grab those other brakes and we'll see if they fit. All right. Now, make sure you put the one with the indicator on the back. Oops, we need to replace the. All right, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. Pop these old tins out. Pop down in some new ones. Well, it looks like the front brakes does it help if I put them? That should just slide right in there just like that. There we go. Struggling more than I needed to. Sure. Man, why can't I get that one in? I'm telling you, they're definitely. There we go. Now we gotta get this caliper pushed back. Goes back in. 2 bolts back in. And the front is done. Well, this side. All right, that side is done. Now all we gotta do is just jack it up a little bit, get our jack stand out, then we can let her down. Now I can reach the jack stand. Oh, a little bit higher. All right, that's out. Let that down. Now up to the front. goes. Right there. Find a different ratchet maybe. Forgot to put my Loctite on it. Get it back out. Put some Loctite on. Guess we're ready to put a tire back on. Brakes are done. Just the arrow here. So we're missing the bolts. We're missing the bolts. The studs. There we go. There's my socket. Brakes are done. Yeah, only thing I got left, he had a motor light on, so he said he wanted me to check it for him. Complete. Now I just got to test her out and check his motor, but that'll be another day. So thanks for watching. We'll get with you on the next day, couple days. Check the motor light, see what the problem is. Have a good day.